Hello Explorers, welcome back. So we are going to do another collab pay video. I told you guys we were going to be pumping these out. So we've got our teller slip here. We should have $577. I have not counted it since I got it from the bank. I trust my banker, so it should be correct. But we'll do it anyways. 100, 200, 300, 320, 40, 60, 80, 400, 420, 40, 60, 80, 500, 510, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. So $577. Okay, let me set this up. Okay, so we've got that all set up. Let's go straight into the collab pay binder. Once again, my scratcher did not come yet. It's supposed to come today, but it says by 10 o'clock, and I can't wait until 10 o'clock to film a video. So the first thing I'm going to do is pay up the $20 that we owe into the travel with the $20 bill. So we'll go ahead and count this. All right, so in here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 520, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. So that's kind of funny. So the total here is 576 and the total for today's collab stuffing is 577. So that's kind of funny. All right, so let's go ahead and scratch the next one so that we know what we're doing. And I did actually get a coin out this time, if I can pick it up. All right, and this one has been calling my name and I keep avoiding it, but let's see what it is. $185. We're definitely not completing that one today. I may just avoid this one today altogether and hit it with the next one. I did allot some for this, but I also have other why can I not think? I have other savings challenges that I want to get to, so we may just avoid that one for today. All right, so where do I want to start? You know what, let's go into, we're gonna work backwards again. Let's go into the subs and watch time. Again, I have not looked because this is only the next day. You know what, I forgot to get the markers down. It's so much easier when I have them next to me. I did not look because there was no reason. We're still playing catch up and it's only been one day. I did see that my subscribers are up to 609, so we wouldn't have moved forward on this one anyways. But I haven't looked at watch hours. So, actually, a mistake that I made in the last video. I said that each one of these was 60 minutes. I meant that it's 60 hours. So, these are each 60 hours, and this totals 4,000 hours. Let's do 25 in each again. So that will allow us to get 5 more colored. So that'll bring me to here. And that'll bring me to here. I have not been speeding up the coloring, so let me know what you guys think of the fact that I am not speeding it up. Do you prefer when I just am quiet and speed through the coloring, or do you prefer when I just leave it and talk to you guys while I color? It's less editing for me if I don't have to speed it up, and then I can get them out faster. But it's really not that much more work to speed it up. So, what is today? Today is Tuesday, which means this week my husband gets a paycheck tomorrow night. So, there will be a paycheck stuffing, and those are always fun for me when it's like the actual pay week and not the second half of the paycheck. I'm also liking the paycheck stuffings more now that I added the savings challenges. I'm also going to add more games. So I noticed that my Uno game stuffings are like, they're short. They don't get a whole lot of views. So that kind of tells me that you guys are getting bored watching them. I'm not going to stop doing them because I do need to stuff that binder and I enjoy stuffing it that way. But I'm going to add in another game. So I'm basically going to take a game that would have been for the savings challenge video and I'm just going to add it into the game video. So it will no longer be just an Uno video. It will be a game video, which I think will be fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed the TikTok Pay video. I'm going to keep doing those. I do only get TikTok Pay once a month. They only pay out once a month. And then I am going to start adding in my mom's pay video. So if you're not familiar, my mom is now selling the 100 envelope challenge because I do not do physical products. But they are going to be sold through my TikTok page, and I will be your point of contact, so you'll be emailing me or DMing me on Instagram for those. Every week I'm going to be posting like 5 to 10 that she has ready to ship. They'll be available for that week, and then the next week that video will be taken down off of TikTok, and I will put up the new ones. So if you want to see what's available, you'll need to go to my TikTok, or if you're on YouTube and you don't have a TikTok and you want to see what's available, you can always send me an email. My email is in the description box, and I would be more than happy to email you what's available. But I am going to be doing or selling these for my mom, and the exciting part, I'm not taking any money from this, so 100% of the proceeds go to my mom. But what is exciting and what you guys get from this and what I get from this is that she will not be taking the money out of her PayPal. So I will be invoicing for the 100 envelope challenge through her PayPal account. And then all the money that goes into her PayPal, she's going to use that to obviously ship out the 100 envelope challenge. And everything that's left over, the balance, I will be withdrawing it and I will be cash stuffing it for her. So I got her a binder. So this is her binder. That's why it doesn't match the rest of them. So I got this binder for my mom, and then we've got some purple envelopes in there for her. And the fun thing is that I'm only going to be cash stuffing them with savings challenges because my mom doesn't live in the same state as me. So I can't cash stuff like her bills and her pay and all of that because I would have no way to give her the cash. So I'm only going to be doing savings challenges with that money for her. And the fun thing about that is I'm not spending any money on the savings challenges. So every savings challenge that you see that's cash stuffed for my mom will be a free savings challenge, and I will let you guys know who each savings challenge is available from, who created it, who's offering it for free. So I thought that was kind of fun. It's going to be a binder just of free savings challenges. I'm going to try and create one for it. So I will be offering everybody a free savings challenge as well so that I can have one in there along with a bunch of other cash stuffers. So just a fun way. It'll be an extra video here and there whenever she sells some 100 envelope challenges. And if you're wondering, they are $40 with free shipping. And she has glitter, and she has foil, and she has Disney, and she has I help her put all of the themes together. And let me tell you, they are so pretty. We work very hard to kind of theme them so that they are aesthetically pleasing, because you guys know, like, I mean, look at my stuff. I am very big on making things look pretty together and matching and coordinating. And so that's something we do together on FaceTime. We go through, we put the sets together. So if you don't see what you like on one week, just know that the next week there's going to be new ones up. But once something is gone, it's gone. So that was my little shameless plug for my mama. But we put 25 into subscribers, so now there is 50, 70, 90, and 100. Wow, I thought there was going to be 75 in there. And then we are putting 25 into watch hours. So in watch hours, there is now 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 100 as well. And I will get around. That is my doorbell. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I was hoping it was my Amazon order because I have 2 of them. They just rang my doorbell again. I was hoping it was my Amazon order because I have 2 of them arriving today, but it's a solicitor. And I do not answer the door for solicitors because I will probably go off on them. Say what you want about me, but one thing that really, really, really irks me and gets under my skin is solicitors at my house. And here's why. Let me explain. I live in a new neighborhood. My house is a brand new build. My entire neighborhood is new. They're still building onto it. Like, it's insane. But my house has a courtyard on it. So the front of my house, you have to open my front gate to come onto my courtyard to then get to my front door. And me personally, the way that I feel is if you have to open my gate to get to my front door, you are trespassing. Would you ever open somebody's back gate to go into their backyard without being invited? No. If you saw somebody in your backyard, like they opened your gate and just went into your backyard, you'd probably call the police. And I feel that there's no difference when it comes to my front door. If you weren't invited, there is absolutely zero reason you should open my gate to come onto my property. And so I just feel very violated when people come to my front door without being invited. And by invited, I mean, like, if I order something from Amazon, I invited you to come because that was an order I made. If you are delivering any kind of package, it's an order that I've made and you have been invited to come to my front door. But for soliciting, you absolutely were not invited. Do not open my front gate because you would never open my back gate. And to me, it's the same thing. So it really, really irks me, and I will say that to people if I answer the door. I will flat out tell them that they were not invited, they never should have opened my gate, you know, etc. And I always put it that way, like, would you open my back gate to come into my backyard if I didn't invite you? No, because again, somebody would call the police on you if you did that to them. So what is the difference? There is no difference. And I just don't have the patience to deal with that today. Not to mention, I live in an HOA community with security. And there's no soliciting in our neighborhood. Like, we're supposed to call our security anytime there's soliciting. But it's so bad. Everybody knows this is a new neighborhood, and so they're constantly here, and it's aggravating. Like, I want to feel like I'm at home and just in my safe space, and I just feel so personally violated when people come to my door without being invited. But maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts below. So, now that that rant is over, let's get to flights. Do you see this? 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. We are completing flights today. I told somebody in the comments of TikTok yesterday when I completed Disney World tickets, they commented and said, oh my gosh, I was hoping you were going to finish tickets today. And I gave them a little hint and I said, we have several very exciting videos in a row. And this is what I was hinting at. I knew that flights were going to be completed as soon as a certain payment I was waiting on came through. It came through this morning. It was supposed to come last Friday, but it came through this morning. So I ran to the bank. I withdrew the money and I made this plan. Well, I technically made this plan already because I budget out because I know my upcoming payments. I just don't always know exactly what day they're coming. So now for flights, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 750, 770, 790, 810, 830, 850, 870, 880, 890, 900, 510, 11. Wait a second. I don't think this is, let me try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 720, 40, 60, 88, 50, 70, 80, 90, 9, 9, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 920. For some reason I thought this tracker was 960, but that's okay. So $920. This one is complete. We're going to finish coloring this in. I'm going to, oh, but I don't want to move this envelope. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the money aside. I'm going to color this in. And then I'm going to swap this. I'm just going to put a different tracker in here because I don't want to move this envelope. It's so pretty. I keep getting asked where my envelopes are from, and then I never get a response when I follow up with a question because I keep getting the question, where is your pretty envelopes from? Or where are your pretty envelopes from? And I don't know if you guys are referring specifically to this envelope, if you mean my envelopes in general, if you mean my binders, or if you mean the trackers that are in my envelopes. And every time I ask, I never get a response to be able to tell you guys. So this envelope and all of my actual envelopes are from Amazon. They are linked to my Amazon storefront along with all of my binders. The trackers, obviously, I make those, and those can be purchased through my Etsy as digital downloads. But we have now added flights. So let's look at what we have completed. So for this Disney World trip, we started with completing Disney Cruise. Then we completed the Disney Resort. Then we completed tickets, and we just completed flights. So that is so exciting. All right, so let's move. Which one should we move up here? We'll just move this one up. Ugh. So what I'm going to do is swap these around, basically. I'm going to put Disney spending in here. I'm going to put this in the back. Come on. And I'm just going to set this money in the back. I'm not going to put it in the envelope because I think I'm going to actually need that envelope. So, there's that. All right. Am I even in frame anymore? I've been moving all around. I have no idea. Okay. So we've done that. Let's get back to Disney's spending. Actually, let's not. I'm going to bounce around because I want to do some of these, no. Ugh. Hold on, you guys. Okay, I am back. It had cleared the states. We are going to start the road trip savings challenge for this envelope, or for this binder. You guys, I can't speak. So what state are we going to do? Wyoming. All right, give me 1 second and let me figure out what the average gas price in Wyoming is. So the average gas price in Wyoming is $3.61 for regular gas. So we're going to add $36 into the road trip savings. And this one is separate from the one that I do with the Paycheck, because I just really like this one. You have absolutely no idea what the total is going to be. And even if I do this in this one and I do it in Paycheck, because they're being done different days, like say I'm doing Wyoming today and say I don't do Wyoming until next week on the Paycheck one, they could be different prices because gas changes daily. And it takes the average for the state. So even though it's the same savings challenge, they're not going to end up with the same amount at the end, which I think is really fun. Like, it's a complete mystery. So let's color in Wyoming. Do I even know what Wyoming looks like? I've never been to Wyoming. What color should we? Let's do this one. I love this one. Finally, a nice big state, because the Paycheck video seems to only get the tiny little states that you can't even see that I colored in. So while I've never been to Wyoming, that actually makes me think of one of my favorite shows, Longmire. I absolutely love that show, and I'm pretty sure it was filmed in Wyoming, or at least it's set in Wyoming. If you haven't seen it, it's a really good show. Netflix took it over. So it started out on A&E for like 1 or 2 seasons, and then a different network, A&E, dropped it because they said that the average viewer was like in their 60s, and that wasn't their target audience for the network, even though it ranked among like one of the best viewed shows. So I don't really understand that. Like, who cares what your average age is that's watching it if it's getting views? But I digress. So another network picked it up, and they only picked it up, I think, for 1 season, and then they dropped it, and then Netflix picked it up and finished off the series. And it's just, it's such a good show. I absolutely loved it. So we did that one. We did our YouTube. We did world travel. And now we're going to go to this one. I want to get the savings challenges done before I do the binder, just because that can adjust how much I am able to put into the binder. So, we are going to do this. This is a freebie offered by Donna, powered by Creativity. If you go to any of her videos on YouTube, in the description box, she has a Google Drive folder with freebies, and this is one of them. So let me get my dice. And I already know I'm gonna get asked where I got this. This is from Disneyland. It was actually, it's a Magic Key Holder exclusive, but you can get this if you order ice cream from the ice cream parlor from Clarabelle. I think it was Clarabelle's. It was last summer. So, all right, let's see. What are we gonna get? 6 and 2. So we got 8. What color do I want to do? You know what? Let's stick with the Mickey theme, and we're going to do yellow, black, and red. So we'll do this. I'm going to do this 6 right here. Okay, so then I'll do the 2 in yellow. So far I owe it 8, so 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're gonna roll again. 8 again. And I have my own roll the dice, but this one was just way too cute. I liked hers way better. I might make an Oogie Boogie version of it, just because I feel like with roll the dice, it needs to be Oogie Boogie. That's why I use these dice, because, I mean, come on. They're perfect. So I'm going to stop here, but I am going to leave this out. Oh, I need to put the other $8 in. So in total, I owe it 16. So let's do that. 10, 15, 16. And that's why I said I would probably need that other envelope. So we're going to put that back here. I will make it a dashboard. She does have the envelope for free as well, but I like to use my envelopes. So let me just make up a dashboard really quick. I mean, I'm not really making a dashboard. I'm just writing. I will make one. Roll the dice. Perfect. And if we have money left over, we're definitely going to come back to this because I want to do a couple on this one. So let's start stuffing this. We are going to put in, I'm going to go to the back. Oogie Boogie, we're going to put $100 in. Those tickets go on sale in 2 days. So we're going to put this 100 in there. So now in Oogie Boogie, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25. So I had somebody ask me how much the icons are worth on here. I made this one simple and just made all of the icons worth 25. So we're going to do 2 Oogie and 2 pair of dice. My thought process behind this was that right now I'm just trying to fund the tickets. After Disney World is done and everything, then I'll probably make separate trackers for like the hotel room, the gas, all of that. But I don't need that until we actually go in like September. And so the only thing that was a priority was to get the tickets paid for because those go on sale in a couple of days. Okay. So then, sorry, I'm changing up what I'm doing. Yeah, we're going to do $40 into Gimbal, 20 and 40. And we're going to color in the tripod. So now in Gimbal we have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So $250 in the Gimbal, which I think is actually like almost enough to pay for it. I don't remember what they dropped the price to. I need to double check. I'll do that after this video, I promise. I will check and see what the actual price is, and then whatever's left after paying for it, we'll roll into the lens savings tracker, because I do need to get the wide angle lens. Okay, so we did that one, we did that one, we did that one. Disney food, we are going to do $50, and we're going to do the spoon and fork. That is the biggest amount left on the food tracker. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 390, 400, 410, 420, 425. I went from putting in the least amount possible to now I'm trying to do the highest amount possible on all of these because everything that had to be funded in a time limit is now funded. So I can focus on whatever I want. Come on. So I will probably start putting in enough to do more than one icon after this. Now that there's the highest one on here, I think now is 45. So I'll start doing more than one icon after this, now that the flights are funded. So in cruise spending, the highest we can do on here is 75. So that's what we're going to do. 50, 70. I'm going to put back this 5 and take this 10. 5. Because I ran out of 5s. Okay. So in cruise spending, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 420, 430, 440, 450. And that is the little beach chair. So let's do the umbrella in this pink. All right, so then that is done. Okay, so then last we have Disney World spending, 50. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the 50 in that I had budgeted for. So now in Disney World spending, we have 100, 200, 300, 320, 40, 60, 80, 400, 420, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65. So 465, and we're gonna color in 5 letters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goes to this E. Okay. I keep missing and then I end up marking on my hand. All right, so now we have 20, 40, 65, 66, 70, 89, 70, 71. We have $71 left. So let's go back to roll the... Was that the only... Is that the only other challenge I was going to do? I believe so. But what I'm going to do first is... Let's go to the travel challenge and put in... We scratched off 185. Let's put in 50. So 20, 40... We'll put in 60 and take a 10 out. We'll put in 60 and we'll take out 2 5s. Because this envelope is like bursting. So I'm not going to count this because we have an IOU. But I need to put that IOU in there. Alright, so if we had 185 minus 50, so we owe 135 next time. Okay. Not too bad. Alright, so now let's go to roll the dice. Let's get something other than a 6 and a 2. 4 and a 1. Let's do... Four. Or, I mean, I'm sorry, that's 1. Oh, and this one's also... Okay, so we'll put in 5. Let's roll again. 5. So we've got... Put in the 5 so I don't forget. You guys, I just colored in the 5. I needed to color in the 3. I'll leave a little note that that 5 is not done. So the 3, and I needed to color in another 2. Okay. So, see what we can get. Maybe we'll roll a 5 this time. 4 and 1. Nope. Okay, we can try to roll one more time. 3 and a 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got $2 left over. We will put that towards the travel challenge. So three and one. All right, so let's pull this back over. We'll put this money in. I will make a dashboard for everything. I'll do that today. Why was this 10 there? How much should we actually have in here? So we should have 35 in there. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay. Just making sure. So we have 35 in roll the dice. And we have $2 left over, so I'm going to put the $2 in to the travel challenge. So now we owe it $133. I'm not going to count it because we are mid IOU, but that is it. We are out of money. So I think that was a very successful cash stuffing, and I hope you guys enjoyed the new challenges. I know that I did. And that is, oh, I need to write. Number 5 is not done. Now we are good to go. Alright guys, I will see you in the next video, which I believe will be a paycheck video. I don't think I have any more payments coming from Collab Pay before paycheck. So until next time, bye.